hello students. Uh, as we all are been discussing different functions of marketing, I just like to revise the concept what I have been discussing in my last few class in marketing management. As I told that marketing management consisting of different functions, numerous functions, and the functions are like right from product market research to customer support service that I already discussed in my last classes. But in Unit 2, I told we require to discuss about two major functions of marketing. They are marketing mix and market segmentation. So I am just explaining marketing mix and different components of marketing mix. As I told you that marketing mix consisting of four major pieces. If we are marketing a product, then it is four major pieces, and they are product mix, price mix, place mix, and promotion mix. This is about four pieces of marketing. If we are marketing a service, then a marketer offers 7 P's. They are product, price, place, promotion, people, process, and physical evidence, what I already discussed to you. So in this year we will discuss that how focusing different components of product means, that is branding. I already discussed all those points. Packaging and labeling. I told you in branding is nothing but the name, term, symbol, color, design, or combination of all such which easy to differentiate your product from the competitor's product. It is the procedure where the manufacturer simply recognize the product, which help the manufacturer to create the awareness, brand awareness, and distinguish his product from the competitor product. I told branding strategy. I discussed different branding strategy. I will try to give you a case study on the branding strategy. I will try to give you the strategy on branding, if possible. If we will talk about branding strategy, I discussed different sort of branding like product branding, corporate branding, personal branding, cultural branding, middleman branding, and I also discussed combined branding. I already discussed all those points last class, which is major component of your product mix. I am talking about 4 pieces of marketing: product mix, price mix, and promotion mix, where product mix is an important and essential part of marketing mix. Without product, what is to be marketed? Without product and service, nothing is to be marketed. That means understanding your product, designing your product, packaging of the product, labeling of the product is highly important. So in branding, I already discussed all those things. In last class, just previous class, I discussed what is packaging. What do we mean by package? Package is nothing but the procedure of wrapping your product, covering up your product, or else you can say it is the procedure where we layer our product in order to protect from the external disturbances, either in the form of weather condition, moisture, sunshine, or any water vapor, whatever. Or it may also protect the product during the transportation, during the warehousing of the product. So packaging also very important point. So I told you last class how packaging impacts and important for any business firm. I can say that what packaging strategy is all about. I told manufacturer plan the packaging strategy, layering of the product. It layered up the product according at different levels. You can say at the primary level it layered up the product just immediately after production is over, it layered the product. Secondary packaging is a kind of packaging which protect the primary packaging. It also finally in third layer, in 3-layered packaging system, what I told you last class. The primary layer means immediate production over, then we have to protect it from the immediate disturbance. Then in order to protect the primary layer, we have to give another layer, that is secondary packaging or secondary layer. And the third one is after product has been given 2-layered protection. This is for protecting a product from the weather condition, from the circumstance. I mean the forecasting. The weather condition which may impact the product. In order to protect from this weather, bad weather or extreme weather, we can primary packaging and secondary packaging definitely protect. But what about third layered packaging, that is transportation packaging? Once your product has been protected from the external weather, but next it is important to protect while transporting your product, while physically distributing the product. After production, the product has to be shifted to the warehouse for the purpose of warehouse, to different go down, maintaining of inventory is highly important for future consumption. Not necessarily once product has been produced, it will be immediately sold in the market. So the manufactured product has to be kept, has to be sold in a warehousing system, in a warehousing process. So what I can say that during that shifting of the product, transporting the product from the production center to warehouser or to the you can say the go down, there may be chance of harm, chance of damage, breakage, leakage, or you can say breakage, scrap, or you can say scratch. Maybe it depends upon the type of metal we use, isn't it? So in order to protect from, so once it has been shifted to different warehouses, next according to the demand, it has to be sent through different via media. Some areas has to be covered or distributed in the form of truck transport. Some area has to be distributed in the form of rail goods, railway track. Sometime we ship the product through water ways and water medium route. So in that time, several disturbances may be resolved. At the time of loading, uploading, unloading, at the time of travel, it's very commonly we find different disturbances, and there may be a chance to harm the product. So in order to reduce this, so packaging is highly important. What I already discussed in my last class, I don't want to repeat much here. I just discussed today what is labeling part. So it is also one of the essential component of marketing. So today I will explain what is labeling, what is the uses of labeling, and what is the benefit to label a product for the market. Labeling. If we will talk about labeling is that important function. You just take one thing in your mind, that where the marketer is really exist. Marketer is there somewhere in New Delhi, somewhere in Haryana, somewhere in Andhra, Mumbai, or somewhere in Mangaluru or Kolkata, but consumers everywhere they exist in the globe. So how you like to communicate? So advertising probably is a medium through which you can communicate, but it is that communication which probably will not give the brief information. actual important information. Through advertisement, we were just trying to create a kind of awareness. But all the crucial information has to be properly communicated to the consumer. Through advertisement, yes, definitely we will not able to, through advertisement we definitely will not able to reach all the essential information can't be reached. So what to do? So in order to just vanish this barrier, the marketer, the producer will try to add essential information, crucial important information along with the product. How? It simply on the packet, after packaging function has been done, the market try to give all the necessary information on the packet. It may be on the any layer of the packet. It may be on the primary packaging part, some information are written. In the secondary packaging, some information are written. Sometimes in the transportation packaging, marketer try to keep certain information. So labeling is that crucial function for every marketer. Labeling, I can say, is that crucial function for every marketer which essentially offer necessary information, accurate information. Accurate in the sense there should not be any chance of lacking the information. Whatever information producer wants to convey through advertisement, every information may not reach accurately. There may be chance of miscommunication. Sometimes it occurs. That is a different issue. But through labeling, the marketer always try to give actual and accurate information to the end consumer. That means labeling is a moral medium of written communication, conveying written communication to the end user and customer too, isn't it? So what actually labeling speaks? Labeling's intention is very clear, just in order to create, you can say, the brand awareness, in order to create a kind of, in order to win the trust of the marketer. Usually labeling procedure has been taken into account. So what actually labeling function speaks or label speaks? Friend, in labeling, once the two major functions, that is branding, packaging, is over, so it is again difficult for the marketer and producer to distinguish its product from the competitor, as I told. So giving a brand name is not at all essential, but writing the name of the brand which have been designed, the logo what have been designed, the color, design, background, or some special character what has been designed by the marketer has to be printed on the package. So in labeling, what necessary information actually the marketer intends to convey, just I will try to write you first. It is brand name of the product, you can say brand. Name of the product, or you can say brand. So what actually brand? I already discussed what do we mean by brand. So if on the packet, if brand name, company's name, product's name has been written, brand name has been written, it is easier for the consumer, for the customer to recognize the company's product from this competitive era. So in order to identify our product from this competitive, environment, it is highly essential to bring that one correctly, catch that one correctly. So writing the name of the brand, writing the color and whatever the special symbol, the branding strategy I have done, that has to be labeled well, so that we can say that this particular marker belong to, for example, I can say flare. So it is this whatever written on this particular marker, this is nothing but label, which easy to identify our product in the market. So first, name of the product, name of the brand has to be written. Next, in labeling, name of the manufacturer, name of the manufacturer, or you can say name of the manufacturer and manufacturer and address of the manufacturer. So how can we know this particular product is manufactured by so and so company, and this particular product has been, you see, some product has been manufactured by somebody, marketed by somebody. If you will talk about any of the Hindustan Unilever product, you go and check Lux, Dove, Lidl, Lifebuoy. These are the product where you will find that it is marketed by Hindustan Unilever. Hindustan Unilever is not manufacturer; it's marketed. Manufactured by some other company. It's some chemical limited. It is written. I can't remember. You follow. So how can I know who manufactured this, who market this? On the just immediate cover, immediate package, it must be written that who actually manufactures. The company's name is highly essential, isn't it? So that people will trust you. If nothing is written, then company is trying to making something secret. So in order to make the system more transparent, it is essential to give detail who you are, what you are offering, what is your intention. Understand? So name of the manufacturer and the address of the manufacturer. That means where the administrative office has been set up, where this particular product has been manufactured, in which factory it is manufactured. With total detail, means the company's name, address, PIN code, website address, email ID, phone number, fax number, everything has to be properly, clearly mentioned on the product, either primary packet or secondary packet. Understand? So name of the manufacturer and its address clearly required to be. Next, it is some special symbol. Special symbol and trademark. What is special symbol and trademark we are really talking about? If we will talk about special symbols, you see why this trademark and symbols are really given in order to distinguish. It's a mark of the quality, it's a mark of the dignity, isn't it? It's a purity, you can say, symbol. So usually companies try to, in order to win the trust, in order to win the in order to win the confidence of the consumer, they just try to give some trademarks, like ISO 9001 is a trademark which is offered by somebody in some central government agency, state government agency, some trademark given companies, reputed companies are there, they are giving certain ISI mark. It is given a government of India. It gives, if the ISI mark is there, that means we speak the while driving we use the helmet which is having ISI mark, isn't it? You can say different in gold. It is written that hallmark gold 24 carat, understand. So sometimes we give certain special symbol edge in order to identify whether the product is, if it is a green symbol, that means a vegetarian product. If it is coffee color or brownish, that means it's a non-vegetarian product. In toothpaste, end of the paste, it is separate color has been given. If it is green, that is the herbal product. If it is blue, then it's a medicinal product. If it is, understand what I am talking. If it is red, then it is specialized a product paste which is for specialized disease or something like that. So special symbol trademark has been clearly mentioned on the product, on the packet, in order to winning the trust, in order to convey people that we are offering very genuine sorry, and very genuine product to the consumer. This is all about the special symbol, and trademark is highly essential. Next, ingredients use. Ingredients use. You can say that this is highly required whenever we are offering consumer, fast-moving consumer good, consumer product particularly. So whenever we, medicinal product too, whenever we take a product, we must know what we are taking. Whenever we are consuming, we always, it's a habit of ours that we have to be clear, observe that is this particular product is made of what, isn't it? So in order to make people confident that you are taking a product which is hygiene, healthy, which will not harm your health. So for that reason, we require to mention what are the product we are, what are the ingredients we are offering in the product. This in cold drinks, in soft drinks, you find different kind of flavor. It is written mango juice, mango pulp, water, color, sugar, everything is written over what it's actually it is made up of. If we are, this is in case of every biscuit, confectionery product, chocolate, spices, edible oil. In particular, I will say in case of edible oil, khane ka tel, edible oil. So every table has been mentioned that this particular packet of edible oil, how much calories, how much vitamin C, how much fat, how much carbohydrate, the percentage of protein, everything is maintained and mentioned in detail. Health drinks also, like Horlicks, very clearly they mention, so that you can convey people, you can literate people that what actual product you really offering and how far it impacts. Fine. Then how to use the product. How to use the product. It is also a very essential part for every consumer to know. While label your product, it's highly essential to know how you require to use the product. The detailed information in written dialogue, it has been clearly mentioned that how to use this particular product, whether it is a detergent product or it is a medicinal product. Whenever we use, in how much proportion of water, how much proportion of the solution is to be prepared in order to get the best result. So for better understanding, instead of writing the things on the wrapper, sometimes we give some pictorial, pictorial presentation in different forms. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and now it is ready to use. Understand? Because it is not necessarily whatever product we are offering that people are well known, used, or it is really accepted product for everyone. So there are many people, those who are planning to use our product for first time, so may not know how to get the best result. So I can say how to use the product. The detailed step by step has to be written, has to be pictorially present in such a form, such a way that definitely could help the consumer to get the excellent and best result. Next, you can say some special information. Special information. Special information in the sense, it is also, you can say that where we should keep our product, how to use in what, centigrade, at what you can say temperature the product has to be kept, whether to use in cold circumstance or to use heat circumstance, in what how to keep your product for longevity of the product, or sometimes we use who should not use that product, or sometimes we use before use the product, taking the advice of the doctors, physician is highly necessary. Certain caution has been written away from the kids, isn't it? Sometimes we write it should not fit for the pregnant ladies, isn't it? So it is highly, this is the special information which is not common for all. Some companies, many companies, particularly pharmaceutical companies offering product, or else you can see the company which are offering consumer goods, health drinks, and some which is related to your health and hygiene. That particular case, you can say special information has to be given to the consumer. In labeling, that is very highly important that every time people see while purchase, that is date of manufacturing. Date of manufacturing. Date of manufacturing or the expiry date. You can say expiry date. It is highly essential that day of manufacturing, expiry date. Usually we see, we purchase without which we will definitely will not agree, any consumer will not agree to take the product if the product is within the, in order to ensure the best quality, to ensure the avoid the all the side effects of the product. Next, you can say price of the product. It's again a very important crucial point for every consumer. They, while purchase, they definitely observe what price has been given. What means MRP, maximum retail price. That means the retailer may not exceed that particular price. They definitely offer the price which is below written price or up to whatever is written on the. So again, price is a crucial point. What in through labeling producer wants to convey to the consumer. Next, it is weight of the product. Weight in gram, liter, meter, etc. Weight of the product has to be again a very major issue, that whatever product we are offering, we must offer right kind of price, offer at right price, right quality and right quantity. Quantity has not been deferred. So it means while we offer the product, we must ensure that what kind of price we set for the consumer and what quantity is there within the packet that has been set, so that the middleman cannot achieve the consumer in quantity. The whatever weight has been written on the packet, that quantity has to be ensured to the end consumer. While purchase, they require to be sure that this particular quantity is available in that given packet. So these are the necessary information really the consumer tries to convey through labeling accurately, so that consumer's confidence could be. So this is all about different product mix. Saturday, if possible, I will give you a case study on product mix. Thank you very much. Thank you for having patience watching me. Take care. Goodbye.